Hi, everyone. I thought I'd show you around our local grocery store today. We've taken you to the market downtown a bunch of times, and I thought you just might want to see what we do on a day-to-day basis and right around the corner. Um, so we have gorgeous oranges, of course, being here in Spain, and you saw that you can even make your own orange juice right there. And our produce is incredible. Those are artichokes. We love artichokes. We put them on pizza and salads and basically just eat them out of the pan as soon as they're done. So it's kind of an hors d'oeuvre as well. These things they put together for soups. I love it. They just have potato, celery, carrot, maybe some leek, and you just throw it in a pot and you're good to go. This is interesting because they're bringing in more and more ready-made food, which they didn't have probably, I would say even 5 years ago. And so I was checking out these salads, which I thought looked pretty good, and they were only $2.50 or something. And I like that they had the top part was separate from the salad on the bottom, so the whole thing didn't just get to be a soggy mess. The very Spanish tortilla there with potato and with the one with onion on the bottom. Not my preference, but some people like it. Then here we have loads of olives. They're all over the grocery store, but these ones were in the fridge. And I love that they have the gazpacho. We buy this all the time. It's just little individual Tetra packs of gazpacho. It's basically like a V8, I guess, but personally I think it's better because it has all sorts of other flavors in it. These are large bottles of egg whites, and I still don't know what they do with them, actually. And here we have round sandwiches. I'm not sure why, but I mean, why not, I guess. This is new as of a few years ago, too. They've put in an Asian section where you can get sushi in these little bento boxes. And here's the fish. I was going to skip this section, but Ken said I needed to show it because this was the grocery store fish, not the market fish like we usually show you. Now, there's nothing all that different about the nuts that I'm showing you and the seeds, but Spanish people love them. They call them frutos secos, which is kind of interesting because it's dried fruit, which is like raisins and cranberries, but they always throw in nuts and they call it all dried fruit. And yes, unrefrigerated eggs. And no, we don't get sick. These are empanadas, and they're filled with tuna fish or chicken, and I think they're pretty tasty. Usually you see individual ones, but these were larger. And here we have all the Spanish spices, the pimenton and the paella spice, and we actually get this one sauce, this truffle sauce. It's so good. You just add it to omelets or whatever, and it's fantastic. And here we have the jamón serrano counter. We buy jamón serrano pretty much every time we go shopping because we love it so much. And we often just buy the pre-sliced packages, which she does ahead of time. But you can have her slice stuff fresh right there for you if you want. You can see that there's 4 different legs there, and obviously that's different quality of the pork. And the most expensive being, of course, the ones that are free range and have been eating acorns all their life, and that's what they call the pata negra, because it has a black hoof, because they've been out and about. And here we have the cheese. I love cheese, and they do so much great cheese here. You can get goat's cheese, sheep's cheese, you can get the mix. What I love is this semi-curado, So it's a little creamier, not quite so sharp, and it's a mix of, like I said, the goat, the sheep, and the cow. And I was just trying to show you some prices there. It's €15, $15.50 for a kilo and a half. Is it a kilo and a half? Yeah, I think so. I don't usually buy that much because then I'll eat all that, but it's so good. So Spanish people love their sardines and anchovies, and so they have a whole section here, and what I'm picking up now is anchovies in vinegar, and they pack them in vinegar or they'll pack them in oil, and they smoke them. There's such a variety, it's incredible. And of course, more olives and other wonderful things to snack on. And of course, we have the wine aisle. And oh, there's some chocolates there too. Somebody left. Okay. Anyway, Spanish red wine is fantastic, and I went really quickly over the prices because I think if you saw the prices, you might be very upset because it's so much less expensive here than it is in the States. This always strikes me funny because I don't have a sweet tooth and I never look for it, but this is Jell-O. They just sell Jell-O like that. Do we do that in the States? I never look. This is something I really love about Spain, and I think other places in Europe as well. They have the boxed milk, the UTH milk, and it has a shelf life of I don't even know how long. And maybe some people think it tastes funny, but I think it's perfectly fine. I love those little ones. Did you see those little ones that I just walked by? Those are great too if you don't think you're going to have an entire liter. They also have the rice milk, the almond milk, and the soy milk, all UTH as well. So super convenient. They also love yogurt drinks, and I've come to love them too. I also wanted to show you these grocery carts that people take around with them. It is amazing what you can carry around in these things.